Oh good, you're awake. Try not to move so much. You're still recovering from your wounds. How did you get here? I found you lying out in the woods when I was out running this morning. I had my servants bring you here. Would you like some tea? I have mint tea here. Shall I pour you some? Oh, it really is quite delicious. Let me feel your forehead for a moment. You might still be feverish. Yes, you're a bit warm still. Here, let me wipe your forehead with some cold water. I brought some with me. The cloth is very soft, I promise. I wonder what you were doing out in the woods. You look like you'd been running a long way. What were you running from? You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. If it's stressful, just rest. Regain your strength. But if you want to talk about it, I listen. Whatever happens, you'll be perfectly safe here. I promise. Oh, I realized I forgot to properly introduce myself. That was very rude. I'm the princess. Well, the younger one. I'm Senira. What is your name? That's a lovely name. Why am I here personally? Why not my servants? My mother taught me the healing arts. She says I have the gift. In fact, I was out looking to pick some healing herbs when I found you. It's a shame you ended up in that part of the woods under such bad circumstances. It's a very lovely spot otherwise. This time of the year, so many flowers are in bloom. It's such a beautiful sight. You should see it when you're well again. I think my favorite flowers are the daisies. Or maybe the violets. It's hard to choose. Do you have a favorite flower? Oh. Oh dear, is it starting to rain? Excuse me, I need to close the window. I won't be but a moment. There we go. All done. I just so love listening to the rain. Rainy days are good for reading, don't you think? Especially poetry. Or at least, I think so. I'm a bit of a romantic, I suppose. What do you like to read about? You know, we have a very large library. Maybe when you're feeling better, you can come visit. We have so many books of literature and poetry. And there's art, science, history, even magic. It's a nice place to read. Almost entirely silent except for the sound of pages turning. The sound of pages turning on a rainy day. Lovely. Here, let me wipe your forehead again. Let's get you cooled down. It feels better, doesn't it? Just tell me when to stop. Yes, that's enough for now. I'm sure you will be well very soon. You seem very strong. Would you take a deep breath for me? I'd like to make sure your lungs are well. That's good. And another one. Very good. I think you'll be better in no time at all. Why don't you tell me something about yourself? Where are you from? There's something very mysterious about you, you know? Something in your eyes. It's almost ancient. Or perhaps it's very new. It's sometimes hard to tell. Some say time is cyclical. So perhaps in a way, very old and very new are one and the same. It's alright if you don't know what you are yet. You'll find out. in time. You just have to be patient with yourself. One thing is certain, you have so much potential. How do you find out what you are? Well, as nice as it would be, there's no simple formula or magic test. You just have to keep on living and keep doing things. You discover your true nature when what you're doing makes you feel the most like you that you've ever felt. And it's alright if it takes a while. There's no time limit. Oh dear, I must go far a bit. I must have lunch with a young prince my family hopes I'll marry. Between you and me, I think you're more interesting. Do try and rest, okay? Sleep if you can. And I promise I'll come back when you wake.